How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Garage 99. In today's video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to properly use a nail-in anchor, what it's used for, everything about it, all of the specs of it, and everything you need to know to properly use this in the right application. Now, today, we're not going to be using it technically in the right application. This just happened to be a couple of pieces I was able to throw together. And you're actually supposed to use this in concrete, masonry, brick, stuff like that to correctly hold it down to the surface you're using. This is what we're using for today. Just throwing that out there right up front, be advised. First thing, this is a 1.25" by 1/4 inch nail-in anchor. Obviously, you can see it's got the pin on the top. It is in two pieces. You've got the nail and you've got the anchor. This is actually a mushroom head type of striking anchor. You can also have a flat head, this is basically going to be flipped upside down on the anchor to give you more of a flat surface when you go to anchor it to whatever you're using. So items you're going to need for this specific one, obviously safety glasses, a hammer to strike the pin with, and a drill with a 1/4 inch drill bit on it. Now, like I said before, proper use for this is actually going to be in the concrete. A realistic example of what you may use this for. You see on this storage rack at the very bottom here, I have these little holes on the feet. That is for you to secure it to the concrete. So this is actually like a realistic situation in which you would drill a hole out, put your anchor in like that, hammer the base of the anchor into the ground or slot it into the ground, and then hammer your pin. Now what the pin is going to do is it's going to follow its way down that slot right there and expand the anchor inside the hole. So we're going to go ahead and drop our anchor in our pre-drilled 1/4 inch hole. Fits in there nice and snug. We're gonna get our hammer and safety glasses and see how this works. Now I'm hoping from that angle you guys can actually see the top and the bottom and what it's gonna be doing while this expands. So let's see if this works. All right, you guys can actually see that it splits and breaks the bottom of the anchor. So that gives you a good idea of what it's doing inside the hole that you're pre-drilling. And then on the top here, you've got your flat mushroom head that kind of almost looks like a rivet when you're done. It's a nice application. I can see this actually working out pretty well. And it seems like it fits in there nice and tight. This is not gonna be something that is gonna be easily removed. It is also not something that's gonna be used for heavy duty use. It's more of a light or medium application. You're not supposed to use it in the ceiling for any application at all. So these type of anchors are typically gonna be Zamac alloy, stainless steel, or they even come in carbon. So in your typical concrete of 4,000 PSI, this has an allowable tensile strength of about 250 pounds. The absolute maximum, they say, is about 950-ish, which is pretty crazy. The shear strength is a little bit less than that. At about 940 pounds, the allowability is about 245 pounds. But yeah, I personally think it's a pretty easy to use anchor. I don't know if it has a lot of different applications as opposed to something like a drop-in concrete anchor or a concrete screw. If you did have a need for this type of anchor, I could see it being incredibly useful because it is tamper-proof. You can't really pull it back out once it's in there. So it's a permanent fixture. I suppose if you had access to the back of it, you could always hammer the nail part of it out, pull it back out. But other than that, it's pretty much never gonna come out. So on that note, I hope you guys liked my demonstration of this anchor. Shameless plug, if you want to hit the subscribe button on this channel, I do have a lot of stuff that's outside of this kind of work, but it's gonna do it, guys. Thanks.